time. Okay, guys. All right, I'm just gonna set you up here. Janessa is a moderator for the event, so she'll be monitoring all your questions, all your comments. So check out for what's your YouTube?
Divaness.
Divaness. All right, so we're just gonna flip it here for you guys.
I'm magic playing.
Texas Prison.
Almost failed. free drink ticket. Get a little turned up. All right, I'm gonna get turned up. It's my birthday.
Yeah!
Make sure you got your drink. We got food specials. I'm pretty well. We got chicken and shrimp.
Yes, we do.
Chicken and shrimp. And so yes, Brandi.
Our next artist, right? My name is Landon Shanks, and I'm originally from Houston, Texas. Hey, we out here. I've been drawing since I was a child and have been fascinated with being able to express myself through art ever since. My love of comics and cartoons inspired me and still do today. I've studied art in universities and through online courses, but I'm mostly self-taught. These days, various projects, from graphic design to traditional drawing and painting, 3D modeling, and graphic novels. I'm always available for commission work. And I'm always creating new content that I publish online. I'm also into making computer music, writing, and martial arts. Anybody else a fan? Please welcome Landon. Where is William? William.
Wait, are we? I was in.
Next up, you're skipping William, is Lauren. So get ready, just okay. Oh, her friends, so loud.
What?
What? You got quiet.
Oh, she's a model.
Yeah.
She wrote a book.
I hope y'all stand there. I'm just saying. Oh, I got a microphone.
You know, this is low.
Oh yes, the live thing.
Yes, for sure. Sorry. She's from Toronto, y'all. We just throw that out there. Honestly. My apartment needs some life. Honestly, we need to turn this up.
Also, everyone, if you have any good vibes just flowing through you and there's anything that you want to say, we definitely encourage like an open mic feel as well, just because maybe you didn't sign up as one of the performers. We still want to hear from you. Thank you all so much for coming and for being patient. All right? Yes. Real question.
Joke is.
Oh, like collage ones. Oh, I see that selfie. Yes, get that selfie.
All right, next
The live stream for Jasmine's channel.
Party game.
I'm so mad at you. Look at my face.
It's a corner game. So, it's called ditch and replace. Ditch and replace. Ditch is what you're leaving behind in 2017, and replace is what you are going to start doing or keep doing in 2018. Example, 2017, those eyebrows look like caterpillars. Ditch. Replace with, I don't know, start showing the places on time. Shade, like it's cold in the shade. Okay, Jasmine, what's your ditch and replace? I'll give you a topic. Relationships. Ditch and replace. Who are you ditching?
Ditch trying?
Oh. Hold on. Okay, okay. And we're replacing her. Listen. We have one who understands. Yes, we do.
Yes, I'll ditch trying. And I guess I'll just replace it with
Good vibes.
an increase.
Good vibes.
Right, an increase in self-love
Yes, yes.
and God's love.
That's what
Give me
that.
Don't give me
Hallelujah.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 testimonies.
right.
Anybody else want to go?
With their ditch and replace.
Yeah. Throughout the night, if you think of something good, raise your hand. I want to know, what are y'all leaving in the past and replacing with? Sure. 2018, what we gonna start doing? 2017, what we not gonna do?
Oh, you, okay, North Carolina.
Carolina, I hear you. I heard it. In 2017, what I want to ditch is Donald Trump. And what I want to bring it back with is an impeachment and some new policies going through the American government that will be for the betterment of everyone in the world.
Shake the table.
Yes.
She's in the live stream.
Okay, anybody else? I don't know if you want to top that one, but anybody
One
else?
more, one more.
I'm asking for your ditch and replace. What would you like to leave in 2017?
Kina.
Okay, now we have 2, all right. Yeah, okay, so, oh, never mind. Right after, oh, okay, real quick, I'm ditching, faking it.
Kina.
In 2017.
What's your
In
replacement?
2018, I'm gonna keep it real.
Hey. Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
All right, thank you, Kina. All right.
All right. Well, hello, hello.
Hello.
With or without it? With. All right. Well, I really appreciate everybody taking the time to look at my artwork. I'm more of a visual artist, but considering the event and whatnot, so I went ahead and wrote this spoken word piece to go along with it. So, I've never done spoken word before.
It's gonna be great.
Yes. Is that a promise? And so, let's go ahead and start it. It's a PPT. I didn't want to do it this way, but you know, technical difficulties. But is there license? All right, here we go. All right, sorry guys. All right. So, again, my name is Landon Shanks. I'm on social media, of course, and like I said, I'm open for any kind of commission work, anything. So just hit me up and take a look. You know, that's it. All right. So here, let's get. Portraits can say many things: serenity, calmness, aggravation, dismay, and be that what it may, it could lead one to a greater appreciation of life. One with refinement, elegance, and through it all, never should we forget to smile. Smile brightly, smile often, bring forth the bold artist in yourself in whatever you do, and be creative. You know this artist? Right, please. Right. Anyone else? Be yourself. Be wild. Be crazy. Dare to be different, for it will define you. And along the way, never forget your inner child. Nurture it. Be gentle and expressive. Be colorful, courageous. Share your love with your fellow beings. Imagination can bring forth the creative process. Here we go. Kind of messed up my ending, but here we go. All right, 1 second. One more second. Here, sorry, 1 second. Let me try this. Sorry. Well, that's unfortunate. It was that I made some digital artwork. Yeah, so unfortunately it's not working now. So let me continue. So again, your imagination brings forth brings forth the creative process. Trust it. Through the ups and downs, smiles and frowns, and everything in between, keep pushing yourself to believe and to achieve your greatest heights, all while smiling like a ball. Marvel. All right, thanks a lot. Again, my social media, you can find me if anyone's interested. Please hit me up. I appreciate it. Thank you.
What's your ad?
Excuse me?
What's your ad? Your social
My ad?
media? Yeah.
If you search through Facebook, it's Landon JC. You can find me. It's a red portrait image. You can find me easily. So, yeah. Landon JC.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Next up, he writes, "My name is William, originally from Welsh, Louisiana. Hey. I do analytical work here in Korea. I've been here for almost 2 years. Currently, I'm exploring new creative paths, including dance, writing, and singing. I love to love, and everyone I come into I try to embody love by relating and conversing with them. Please welcome William. Mr. Love to Love. What are you singing tonight?
We sing, everybody. Singing I'm Ready for Love by Itaewon. The style of Burnell Taylor from that season of American Idol in 2014. So it'll be a little chopped and screwed, but it's, it's right up there.
Oh, he don't need no music.
I am ready for love. Why are you hiding from me? I'll quickly give my freedom to be held in your captivity. If you give me half a chance, I'll prove this to you. I will be patient, I'll be patient, kind, faithful and true to a girl who loves me, a girl who loves respects the spirit world and thinks with her heart. I am ready for love. Here with an offering of my soul, my eyes, my voice, my mind tells me what is enough. I am ready for love.
Up next, we have Miss Lauren, mystery book reader. She says, my name is Lauren Jimerson, and I'm from Detroit. I'm a speculative fiction writer and anthropologist. Yes, okay. Right now, I'm focusing on fantasy and the paranormal, but I'm researching a science fiction book. I'm currently writing the sequel to They Came from the River. Did I say that spooky? And I'm launching a creative writing YouTube channel next week. Y'all support. Come on up, Lauren. Yes. Tell us the name of your book.
My book is called They Came from the River. It is the first part of the Real Legends Books Chronicles. Can I get some lighting? Yes. So basically about the book, it is about a young woman. She's also a writer. She moves back to her hometown to write a biography of the city. But while she's there, she stumbles upon a murder mystery and she discovers this ancient form of magic that she's associated with. And so at this part of the book, her and her friend had just found a dead body. And when she found this dead body, it kind of opened up, I guess, the magical awakening that's been inside of her. So I'm just going to read a little bit of an excerpt just to give you guys a feeling of what goes on in the book. So here we go. They had gotten back to Old Iroquois after a few more questions from the detective. Once Siobhan was deemed sane enough to go home, Preston took her back to the house. At the back door, Tania was waiting. She had a blanket and hot chocolate in her hands, accompanied by a worried face. Thank God Felix isn't pressing charges for the trespassing. That was the last thing Siobhan heard before she felt something hit her hard in the face. Her knees buckled and the world went black. Tiny voices, as light as feathers, floated past her ears. When will he feed us again? Said a voice too small to be human. I like the paste he made the last time, said another small voice. Now we must sleep, said a different voice, groggily. He'll be back in the morning. The world was still black. Siobhan was frightened to see a shed of light, let alone where the voices were coming from. Finally, when she opened her eyes, she saw where she was. The casket was being lowered into the ground. There were whimpers and sighs, but no one at the funeral showed any outpouring of grief. There would be no tears for the 100-year-old blind lady that haunted the walls of Old Iroquois. She had been a ghost decades before her death. Siobhan looked up. Behind the mourners was a man, thin as Montreal, and dressed in black. The grave digger caught her looking at him before he continued digging the grave of another. Siobhan looked down again, but this time she wasn't looking at her great-grandmother's casket. She was looking at the face of her grandfather, Samuel June. He was always laughing. He used to sit in a big chair in the den and laugh with a cup of spiked coffee in one hand and a cigar in the other. Siobhan remembered him, but she couldn't cry for him. Mourners filled with true grief cried crocodile tears and sang their holy songs because they loved the man. She loved him too, but she couldn't cry for him, and she never knew why. She looked behind her, past her father, brother, and mother, past her weeping grandmother, past more Junes, more Lovejoys and Henrys, and saw the grave digger. He was crying as well. And then she saw Jocelyn's face. She opened her eyes. Suddenly her uncle's wolfish expression was studying her. He was glowing. She never knew he glowed. Baby girl, he said wildly. Siobhan, sit up. Mom. She felt a cold compress on her head. You guys, she's burning up, said Tania. Siobhan felt exhausted, but she had been sleeping for 1,000 years. How did I get on the floor? She yawned. Sweetie, said Tania, you passed out. Siobhan yawned again and stretched and scratched her head. I did? The room was spinning. She saw dazzles, and the smell of basil and lemongrass was heavy in her nose. Did you guys hear the voices? What? Asked Jocelyn as he helped her to her feet. I heard voices. She looked around. They were by the back door. Jocelyn Preston held on to her. They wanted to be fed. Uncle Preston grabbed her chin and stared into her eye. He looked concerned. Who wants to be fed? Siobhan was falling again. Sleep, exhaustion, and body aches were consuming her. I don't know. She needs to go to the hospital, Preston. Tania was checking her forehead. The medic said she was fine at the river, said Jocelyn. I think she still may be in shock. She is tired. She was tired. That is what she was. Very confused and bewildered. Take her to bed, Uncle Preston was saying. I'll take her in the morning. She allowed Jocelyn to wrap her arms around his shoulder. He carried her to the staircase. He smelled amazing, like apples and sunshine. She wanted to kiss him again. She needed to kiss him again. When her foot hit the first step, the darkness closed in on her. She let go of Jocelyn. The last thing she heard before falling asleep was Uncle Preston's voice saying, oh shit, she passed out again. The name of the book is called They Came from the River. The sequel, I'm not quite sure of the name yet, but I'm kind of thinking about naming it Tea Leaves because I wanted to associate with it with. So it's available on Amazon and ebook and print form. So thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. First off, can we just, this is a big book.
It took me 5 years to write it.
5 years, oh my God. And you have a YouTube channel coming out. What's the name of your YouTube channel so everybody can check you out?
It's just going to be called Lauren Jimerson, my name. And all of my Instagram and Facebook is just Lauren Jimerson. My Facebook, I think, no, my page is Lauren Olivia Jimerson, so my middle name is there, but everything else is pretty much just Lauren Jimerson. So thank you.
Right now, we're going to have a 5-minute intermission. And during that time, we're going to actually, I need y'all to help me out. We're doing 2 raffles tonight. Yes. Merry Christmas. So there are 2 gift cards. At the end, we're going to do the drawing, but right now, we're doing raffle. So I need you to pass around a marker. Everyone on their left hand is writing the next number. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around to the end, and we're picking a random number. 2 random numbers at the end. Does everyone understand? Question? Okay, 5-minute intermission. Mingle.
So this is the intermission, and
I'm gonna announce these, all right?
okay, everyone, instead of the marker idea, we will be passing out little pieces of paper with numbers on them because
He doesn't have it.
very hard to find raffle tickets, all right? So, remember your number to keep this for the raffle. They're coming around. You hold it?
Yeah. I'm mad at the way she ended it because like it was done. That was well done. Well done. I have a question.
I'm not getting anywhere right now.
I cannot be a visual artist at all.
It's like I'm not getting anywhere.
How do you know when it's like?
What?
How do you know when it's like it's done? You know, like is it a
When I don't want to
feeling?
touch it anymore. When I'm gonna mess it up.
Okay.
So right now this is horrible. This is not good.
It's horrible enough
Hush.
language for a bad
Thank you. You know what I need though? I need some people to like put an offer. Like I have process.
Trying to throw shade.
Brandi. Let me go talk to Brandi. Trish wants to. I'll tell Brandi. It's not long.
Do you see the pricing for the pieces at all? No.
descriptions of the paintings, not the prices.
Oh, that's what she's saying, putting it offers. If you guys are going next, I would set up your music if I were you. I said if you guys are going next, I would set up your music if I were you. That took a minute for most of us. I don't know why I'm holding this here because she's not there. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I didn't even see y'all walk in. Well, we went like
I don't know where you were.
an escapade to try to find some orange juice.
We were here not too long after we left. Not too long after y'all left. You were right.
I know, but I'm praying. Why did you turn it around about stuff?
It was here before you got here.
I tried walking over there, but he was so immersed in his conversation.
They came over actually.
Where's number 57?
Is that?
Oh, is it on them? All right, I hope everybody is enjoying the show. We are improvising just a little bit. I got William with me, who is singing India RE. So we're just going through intermission right now. And y'all are dancing next, right?
Yes.
So William and Nisi will be dancing next. So I hope you guys stay tuned. This is what happens when you're not the most prepared. So I'm gonna flip it back so you guys can just enjoy the good vibes.
She's like, oh, but yeah, me, put it on my face though.
I lost my microphone. I want them to see the vibe really quickly. Thank you, Silverlight, ENT. Much appreciated. I want to go with your girls. Oh, if you would have, are you in the area? Because my latest YouTube video there was a passcode. So if you subscribe to the channel and watch the videos, then you got in free. And we had free drink ticket and food and drink specials. So people are enjoying chicken, shrimp, fries, all that. What is Brandi doing? Thank you, Sunchild. Yes. After this, I need to enjoy life. I definitely plan on enjoying myself tonight. I don't know what's happening. Okay, does everyone have a ticket for the raffle? We're about to get started. Okay, I think that is a yes. No? You need a pick? Okay. Two people? All right, 1 second.
First up, Shanice and William giving us that work.
That's too, yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello. So we're going to be doing a dance hall piece. For those who are unfamiliar with what dance hall is, it's a Jamaican style of dance. My background is Jamaican, however, I'm Canadian. I was born and raised there. And yeah, so we. You may recognize this dance, like pieces of this dance, because it is a cover. However, we do have our own style, and we added our own dance moves to it. So I hope you guys know. We're going to be dancing to TikTok by Salty.
Hey! Big tune!
Oh my God.
What are you doing? Dance hall piece.
Give it up for Niecy and William. Niecy, you got some good knees, bro. I won't be able to come back up. Would not be able to come back up. I prayed on it.
And I think you forgot to mention something important. So where can people find you?
Oh, jeebus.
Oh, tell us. Oh, take a breath though.
Oh, God. It was my New Year's resolution to get in shape.
Ditch and replace.
Okay. Okay, God, I'm so tired. Okay, so I do have a YouTube channel, and you can find me at Ebony Traveler. Well, that's actually my name of the YouTube channel. Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at NeecyB. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
Jeebus. I had to make her say it because I was in the last video. When you debut, okay? Okay, coming up next we have Jumi. She writes, I'm an upcoming singer from Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. I've been singing for a few years unprofessionally, and I hope to see where my talents take me in Korea. Please welcome Jumi.
Hi guys. So we're having a bit of computer issues. So while I get that figured out, I will tell you about myself. I'm from Nigeria. And no, I live in Nashville. I'm not the best singer. And no, not everyone sings in Nashville. I just happen to sing a little bit. And I'm a professional shower singer. Who's with me? And I'm a professional Nori banger. Who's a professional banger? And this is actually my duo partner. But he's not going to sing because he doesn't know me tonight. He doesn't know who I am. Okay?
What song?
Oh, I will be singing Let's Stay Together by Al Green.
Okay. Oh, yes, ma'am.
And an acoustic version because I can't sing like Al Green. So this is an acoustic version.
Girl, what you know about Al Green?
Do your thing.
Mike.
That's good.
I don't know where they're going.
Okay, remember we talked about ditch and replace, and you promised me someone else would think about what are they ditching for 2017 and what are they replacing it with 2018.
I'm trying to think. You know what?
Meditate on. Yes, marinating at that. Me. What are we leaving behind? Oh, William. What's that? What do you? Go ahead. Tell the people. Ditch.
Ditch?
What you ditching?
Oh, I'm ditching. Blaming other people for my problems.
That was shady.
That I have a tendency to, point the finger, like, you made me this way, But a lot of times I get myself into my own situations and it's my fault. And I'm trying to be better at checking myself.
Oh, wow. You marinated. Replace. Replace. So what are you going to start doing in 2018?
2018, what you gonna replace them?
What's she going to do?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to replace that with just some more self-checks.
Self-care, self-check.
Yeah, self-checks, more self-care. That means bath bombs. That means extravagant trips.
What?
That means
Extravagant?
Yeah.
2018, we getting healthy. Okay. Janessa, you didn't marinate it? Go on. Go. Ditch.
So, for me,
Speak up.
For 2018, I want to ditch
bad habits that I have for coping methods, stress and whatnot, and focus on my journey. There's a lot of things that I want to do in life, and I feel like I'm comfortable. I need to start making concrete plans to get to where I want to be.
Anybody else? This should replace Taylor.
Okay. 2018, I'm going to 2018, I'm going to ditch hesitation. I get paralyzed, like, it's not right, maybe I'm not ready. No, start, you can improve as you start.
Yes.
All right. That is paralysis by analysis. Yes, I know it.
Uh-oh. Sound about ready.
Ooh, there's someone on the channel who has a different place.
Ooh.
Wait, but she didn't have a replace.
It's alright with me. It's you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my life with you.
Hey, girl.
Baby, since we've been together, loving you forever, it's all I need. Let me running to thirsty, and I'll never be untrue. So loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Come on. Whether times are good or bad, or happy or sad. Why don't we break up and turn around and make up? I just can't see. Okay, yeah. You'd never do that to me, would you, baby? No. You, that's all I need. Let's stay together. Loving you whether times are good or bad, or happy or sad. Good or bad, or happy or sad. Good or bad, or happy or sad.
Out to Nummy. Thank you so much.
My name is Julie, and this is like the first time I've ever done anything like this.
Yeah!
incredible. Okay, next up, we have some visual arts. She writes, I am Dendeo, originally from South Africa. Oh, y'all live here? I studied architecture and design in university, but I've been creating art all my life, mainly hand drawings. I have an interest in interactive and mixed media art. For the past few months, I've been exploring that interest, so my artwork for the show is part of that exploration. Please welcome Dendeo. Actually, direct your attention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is my artwork behind the pillar for everyone who's that side. Okay, so yeah, as Brandi said, I studied architecture, and I was in architecture for about 4 years. But before that, I had been doing art, hand drawing, and that was more natural to me to like just draw and think about it. And I guess after getting into design school, I kind of got into the habit of depending on things to make sense. So it was analysis over, just natural instincts. So now I'm also on a mission to kind of rediscover that natural instinct of creating things. And I look back to when I was a kid, like in South Africa, and I remember there was a time during weekends where I would just go into the backyard and just like create random things. Like I take mud and take it into the kitchen and like mix it up with random things. And it was, of course, my mom would disagree with it, but for me, it was just really nice to just not think about anything and just create stuff. And with design, it doesn't quite allow you to do that. There's always constraints, and I got to a habit of depending on constraints to create stuff. So this was me trying to go back to just letting things happen naturally. For me, the artwork is not the most important part. It was the process of doing it. And even in my tiny little apartment in Chuncheon, I enjoyed the stresslessness, if that's a word, of this whole process. And at some point, I wanted more sculptures to make. And I just thought, okay, I have paper, I have leftover plaster of Paris. I'm gonna shred the paper in my smoothie maker and make something out of it. And that for me is just amazing. Like having that is really amazing. So yeah, these are the end results. And so I hope you like them. Yeah, okay, thank you. If you have a chance, please come take a look.
Oh Lord, oh God. She's like, did you break it? She was shook it. It's right here. Yeah. Yeah, one more person. No, two.
Up next, we have Taylor. She writes, I am Taylor from Las Vegas. I use modeling, speaking, and art to enlighten, empower, and encourage others. She started writing poetry in grade school to help navigate her world, and she's still in love with it. She's moving to Seoul late next month and is excited to dive into more opportunities to create. Please welcome Taylor Rivers.
Hello, hi, I'm Taylor, as she said. Yeah, I'm moving to Seoul finally. Sorry, Chuncheon people, I love you, but it is time. So, I haven't read a poem in a while, and I haven't really written. This past year was pretty hard. Moving to a new country, breaking up with people, getting back together, all that kind of stuff. So when I saw the post for a Good Vibes event, I'm like, huh, not really my genre, but let's do it. So this is me. So this is the year of me. This is a celebration of my life. This is an invitation to be fully myself at all times, regardless of who's watching or who's in the room. This is an anthem to strut my ass in the street too. Sorry, Ajuma, I will strut. This is a proclamation that I am lovely, I am able, I am ready, and thank God, I am still here. This is the permission for my humanity to love your humanity without reservation. This is the reminder of forgotten resolutions and sacrifice desires. This is a spotlight on my fears, and this is the strength to continue despite them. This is an open door for the unexpected and the unknown. This is the reason I smile. This is my year. This is the year of me. Thank you.
Yes,
I have an Instagram.
Yes. Love that, actually.
Get that girl. I am on the gram. So uniquely _Rivers_. So my last name is Rivers. Monique is my middle name. Monique rhymes with
See what
Monique.
you did there.
You did that.
Thank you.
Okay, we have one very last performance by Miss Trisha. She writes, I'm from Atlanta.
What?
I used to write poems in college. Also, I'm an artist, and quote, she's sensitive about her shit like Erykah Badu. Please welcome Miss Trisha.
Yes.
Hello,
What's the shoes?
everyone.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So what had happened was, my good friend Leela is the painter here, and that's all her artwork you see hanging up. And in solidarity, I said I was going to read something I wrote when I was in college. So don't judge me, okay? I haven't done this in a while. I got my friends to holler louder than necessary.
It's always necessary.
Okay, here we go. Don't fear the blank stares. Anticipating a life-changing moment, your words are sure to deliver. You will always fail. But look to my stare. My eyes have learned to tell lies God thinks is true. Flip on the light switch. The sleeping child jumps out of bed after falling asleep to the sounds of her parents' love-making. We were that love, and I loved you once, and the look never left my plain brown eyes. So give me you, and I will be gentle. Stand on the stage, naked, bare, open, vulnerable, and bleed for me. I will drink it slowly, savor the taste of humanity, and she's worried I might try to save you. Because she knows that I love you more than I love myself, but I have always loved you more. So whatever you have against me, let it go. I need to practice my mercy for you. I promise I won't remember you. I promise I won't ask you to save me. I would only ask you to save me so that I can save you, and somehow
I've confused you into thinking I need saving. Unfortunately, my savior goes by a name that is not yours. So forgive me for lying to you. I do it often. You see, sparks don't come when he's touched, and thunder only sounds when two bodies collide, and I made up that lightning storm. I synthesized it in a mason jar. I sold it to Kroger for its produce section. So little boys and little girls can reach out their hand and feel water on their skin and wonder, how does a rainstorm exist inside? A rainstorm always exists inside. And sometimes he's a toy. So play truth or dare like Russian roulette. Faces met, mouth to mouth, heat rolling in the pit of your stomach. I can taste it. I think I'm going to be sick. I just wanted to slow dance with you. I wanted to begin, not end with you. Thanks you.
Wow. Is that Williams? You already signed? Williams looking at you like, what the heck? Need a drink. Do you know the name of the app? I can look it up while you guys are ending off.
So that was our last performance, as I said. But before we do the raffle, close out, start this after party, get these drinks, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming out, but also thank you for being open enough and brave enough and courageous enough to do something that people can't do, which is stand in front of a light and tell everyone your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. That's not something everybody's made for. So, for everyone that performed tonight and everyone that's going to next time, thank you. Just one big hand of applause. Literally impossible without you. So, thank you.
Okay, now for the part that people are curious about, we have the raffle. All right, so it's 2018. You didn't get a number?
Oh, wait.
You're number 50. You're number 50. Nobody else is number 50, right? Okay, all right. All right, it locks. 1 second. In 2018, there's a random number generator. So this is handy. All right, just gonna press a button, and the first number is 36.
Oh, that's me. I won.
Oh! All right, 36. So Brandi has first.
I never win anything. Okay, first winner.
Okay.
Aja's getting the prizes.
Aja is getting the prizes. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna press the
She said she can't find them, are they?
Number 6. Number 6.
Is it me?
Yay!
Please come. Please come.
Please come. Okay, and remind everyone your name, even though you performed and sang Al Green so lovely. Julie. Tina. Beautiful red dress. Beautiful outfit as well. Okay.
I sure did. I've been shopping. Are these for everything? Can you also
Winner number 1. It is my uncle. Are you happy about that? CGB. CGB gift card. Winner number 2. Basket Robbins. Thank you so much.
Okay, that wraps it up for us. I would love for you guys to stay for the after party.
Drink
bar-
specials.
Yeah, drink specials, food specials. I'm about to start drinking. I don't know.
And
Yes. So, all right. Thank you guys so much.
I don't know how to turn it off. I can't turn it off. Struggling.
One more announcement. Can everyone that performed please come here? That's me.
Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just gonna end this live. I'm about to partake in some libations, so I don't think we'll be live streaming again tonight, but may live stream again tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed it, enjoyed the show, and I will see you guys later. Bye.